Okay, here we go. We are in Humankind. This is my 5th session. Started 2 days ago during the release day. Opened up Humankind for the first time. Thought I'd play through it and ignore the tutorial. Just to see what was going on, to see if the game was available to noobs. I've played a lot of Civilization over the many years, but have not played any Humankind, obviously, until 2 days ago. Like I said, I fired it up and just ran through. If you look at my plan for today's plan for today, I've kind of pre-selected how I'm going to handle most of the situations I'm going to run into. Now, I knew what kind of situations I was going to run into because I watched a fair number of YouTube videos on the game. So I went in and decided what I'm going to do. Now I'm on turn 32. I've made a couple of huge mistakes, which I'll be happy to talk about later. I've done a fair amount of research. Okay. Mutinous in Hattusa. No idea what that means. Did I take over Hattusa? So I researched masonry. So I'm smart enough. I figured out eventually the tech. Here's the abbreviated tech tree, and they want me to. I've got the game turned on so that it won't let me go to the next turn unless I do everything that needs to get done. So my researchers are currently idle. So I'm going to go to the next deal. These are all 5s. So I've decided ahead of time I'm not going to spend way too much time thinking about what I'm going to do. I'm just going to pick what I need to do. I think I want to do some sailing so that I can go out and find this civilization here. There's a civ over here, or this empire. There's an empire over there that I'm not familiar with that stole one of my populations from my city. Or maybe it came out of this outpost here, I'm not sure. But they stole one of my populations, one of my pops. Kind of a surprise to me, but I will go look and see. I think I need sailing to head over there. I don't think land units can walk across the ocean, but maybe they've changed, maybe they can. But anyway, I'll research sailing. At the very least, I can walk around or sail around this continent here and see what's going on. So that's one thing I'm going to do. And then the second thing is I have an idle city, so I had cranked out a scout rider. So what I wanted to do, scout riders have a movement of 6, so I wanted to get at least one unit that I could go in and do a little bit more exploring on. I'd kind of stopped the exploring 5 or 10 turns ago when I started using my scouts to attack the Hittites. Of course, they all died. And I didn't save any, so I've created some new units, and one of those is this is the scout unit now that I'm going to be using. So let me figure out where I want him to go. Oh, I want him to go over here by this new empire that I don't know anything about. So it's possible. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how it works with land units. So I think what I'm going to do is, if I head over here, then I'm kind of stuck not being able to go into the Hittite area. Not being able to go into the Hittite area without starting war, but what the heck, I'm at war with them anyway. At the very least, I could be able to explore more of this continent here. So I'm going to take these guys and move them. I think I'm going to move them to here. So that'll be 2 turns. So I'll move them here in 1 turn. They head out. Doop, 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 doop. Okay, I wanted them to go reasonably slowly so I could see if anything exciting is going on. I've got eyes over there. Let's see. So now I've got an idle city. He's not constructing anything. My big problem here was food. I think I've kind of rectified that, at least shortly, at least temporarily. I used to have -1 pop in this city. But then once I hooked up all of the outposts, I've had more. I had 6 as of a couple turns ago, but like I mentioned, that other empire came out of nowhere and took one of my pops, so good for them. Right now, I'm getting a new population every 3 turns. That sounds about right. 15. Industry's going okay. I relocated my city in a place accidentally that has a lot of industry. So I'm getting pretty good industry per turn on that. Money's okay and science is okay. So I think the next thing I'll build, I don't need to build another farmer's quarters. If I did, yeah, so none of those are very good. If I build a farmer's quarter here, I would get 2 units instead of 1 if I understand this UI correctly. There's no particular reason to think that I do. Okay, here's one hidden over here. I would get 2 more grain per turn. I think that 1-3 means that I would get that I'm getting 1 grain, and then I would end up getting 3. Now I would have an adjacency bonus with the other one right to the west of it. So they would have 3 and start to get 4. So in total, that would be an increase of 3. That's possible. I think I'm going to not do that. I could build another confusion school. I don't think I need that. It does give a lot of science. So I'm getting a good chunk of science here. Yeah, 11 science from the district. Wait, I'm sorry, 6 science from the confusion school. I could use more industrial, but I'm pretty well set on that. Let's see if I can figure out what harbor. Okay, so there's a lot of places I could build a harbor. I don't know what a harbor does, so let me read up on that. Sanctuary for new naval vessels. I lose stability, but I get money. And I can spawn naval units there. Allow units to embark without any movement point cost. Don't know what that, I mean. Apparently land units have to embark on naval units. That's the old way civilization used to do it. That would take me 6 turns. Let me see what this is. Artisans. That gives me money. Don't really need money. This gives me science. I probably could use some science. And this gives me science. Okay, copper mine and horse ranch. 3 science, 2 stability. 3 science, 2 stability. Right, so I think probably one of these horse ranches or copper mines, or maybe both. Now, I don't know what these infrastructures are. List the city's constructible infrastructures are not displayed on the world map, so maybe they're contained within the town quarter. I think I'd already built a pottery workshop so I can get some more influence, and that doesn't show up anywhere. So I think it's inside the main town. So let me see what else I can build here. So can't build any fisheries, so that will give me more food because I don't have a harbor. I could get more food on a river. Now let me just take a look and see if I've got any rivers here. I have none rivers, so I'm going to ignore that. Wait, maybe I've got rivers on these. So I don't know if I pick this flood irrigation, if I get food on all of these river tiles here next to this outpost, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4 more food. Oh, plus 2 food. That would be 8 more food. Yeah, that would be nice, but I don't think I need it. This would be 2 food per farmers. So right now I've got 3 farmers, so that would give me 6 more food. Animal barns, 5 food per horse. And it looks like I have a horse somewhere. So that would give me 5 food. So 8 food, 6 food, 5 food. I can't build a palisade right now, at least. This gives me more industry, which I don't really need right now. More industry. More industry. Forts, which I can't build. So I think... Let's see. I think science would be a good thing. So none of these are science. This would be good. So copper, I'll build a copper mine, and then I will build a horse ranch. So let me click on copper mine. And I've got one copper mine over here. And I will get, that will increase my science by 2, my stability by 2, and my grain by 1. Is that what they said? Plus 3 science per adjacent research quarter. Well, no, I don't have an adjacent research quarter. Okay, so research quarter, I think this is my special unit up here, my special... Okay, so I can't put it there. The only place I can put it is right here. That'll give me some stuff. I'll go ahead and do that. And then I will go ahead and do this guy. The horse guy. Right here. That gives me 2 science. Okay, same deal. So I'll queue that up. And then what else do I want? I just want to queue some stuff up. Artisan's quarter, money. Another food thing. All these infrastructures take 4 turns. Probably end up using, probably could use another unit at some point, but all of those take 1 pop. I'll hold off and see how my war with the Hittites is going. If I played more Humankind, I probably would figure out what's going on. I mean, how my war will end up once I get more experience. But we shall see. So here I am. Spent 15 minutes or 10-15 minutes already on this one turn. So let me queue up one more thing. A maker's quarter. Let's see what happens if I get a maker. Oh, wait a sec. Okay, so that gives me 7 more plus 10 more from this guy. Plus 3 more from this guy. That gives me 10 more, I think. That would be nice. Oh, here we go. It tells you. Okay, so 10 more industry, minus 8 stability. I think I've got extra stability here. So I've got plenty of stability. So I'm losing 56 stability, but I've got 36, 76, 151. Yeah, so I could easily spend 50 stability. So I may end up doing that just to get more. Again, that's 4. So this is 2. Artisan's quarter will give me... Ooh. Okay, so luxury resource. I can go here. So these just straight up give me a bonus of 2. 2 money, 2 industry. Yeah, that's a lot less than this guy right here. So I will queue this guy up here. Let's see. This was 12, right? 7 plus 3 plus... something else? 10, 8, 10, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. Yeah, 13. Oh, here we go. What's going on with this? Oh, he's right in the middle, right by these mountains here. Okay, so I might go here. Oh, I'm losing 2 food. Yeah, 13, losing 2 food. I'm going to head back up here and pop it in here. So I'm losing 1, getting 1 less industry, but I'm losing 1 food. Let's put it there. This is a nice defensible position. So I've got, I'm good for 6 turns on what I'm building. Let's see. So the Happy Killers have 4 movement points left. The Scout Riders, let me go ahead and... There they are right there. Hello, Scout Riders. Let me rename them. I'm going to call these guys... Long Range Recon. Long Range Recon, Happy Killers, and then this regiment is right there. The other regiment is down here. So I was... This Hatutsa, I guess, is now my city. And that's right, I did take it over, so I could walk in there if I wanted. So I'm not really sure what's going on here. Okay, so there's the Tongass Forest. That's some sort of wonder of the world, or natural wonder, I guess. So what is this? This is an outpost, administrative center. So I'm in here. I'm gaining 20 per turn. So I have no idea what's going on in here. Do I have control over this thing? Can I go in and make stuff? Occupied by Zhou, flooded. Don't know what this all means. Can I move people around? Doesn't look like it. So I'm not sure exactly what happens. I did get up next to that city. I was following this river down. See here, I was sitting out here in my territory, and then I followed this river down. Took 2 turns to get to here. It said I could take the city, so I said I could attack the city. I attacked the city and won the battle. Apparently that means I take over the city, except that I can't actually do anything there. The stability... I'm losing 52 stability, and I'm getting 81. So it should be going up. So that's good. Population level. So I think if I just leave this here, my stability goes up and everybody's happy. And what I want to do is combine these 2 units together. Combine these 2 units. Sorry to be redundant there. So I think I can run these guys, get them on the river here, and then run these guys almost right next to them. Yeah, so I'm worried about this guy right here, who's got 2 warriors, and then if I combine these 2 guys together here, I'll have 2 warriors. You know, maybe I should make a 3rd warrior. Okay, so we can combine on this river, come down here, and then maybe head this way. I'm going to go back to my city and try to create another warrior unit. That's going to take a couple of turns. Let me see if I can move him up. There we go. So warrior, copper mine, horse ranch, and then extra maker's quarter. I think that'll be a good turn there. That's beautiful UI. I love that. I just pick something, it puts it in the queue, and then I drag it to where I want it to be. So I think it'll allow me to end the turn, but I'm trying to figure out what this thing here means. A rebellion will occur if you don't raise its stability. So I thought that I figured out that my stability was going up. Oh, stability is currently at 29. It will evolve every turn by 0. The city's population goes, so I'm completely confused. I mean, not completely confused, but I've never taken over a city before. This state will remain mutinous will remain as long as your city stability stays below 30. Okay. I'm gaining... Damn it. Is there some way to get these pop-ups to stay around? I'm gaining 40 plus 16 plus 25, which is 71, I believe, and then I'm losing 52. And as near as I can tell, it doesn't allow me to change anything. Okay. But maybe I should have put a unit in there. So why is the stability not increasing? Maybe I don't have a unit in there or something. Nobody. Let me. This might be a good time to check the lovely Humankind Encyclopedia. So I will take a look at that and see if it says anything about stability on conquered cities. After a brief pause, let's see. Stability. STAB stability. Gain concepts. I'll look at the, okay. City, population, stability. Stability is reduced when they come under siege. Stability changes over several turns. If the city receives a stability bonus or malus, it will take a few turns to reach the final equilibrium value. So I think what I'm going to do... Stability and infrastructure, beginner's guide. Combat, outposts, cultures... Okay, once you've earned enough... Da-da-da, da-da-da. Infrastructures are upgrades that apply to the city as a whole, increasing the output of the city's districts at once. You want to be building an infrastructure for every couple of districts. Okay, so they don't really discuss stability in a recently conquered town. I'm just going to have to remember that the stability is 29, and in terms of the gains and losses, I should be gaining quite a bit each turn, but it's deciding I'm gaining 0. I can't add districts or do anything to this guy. That I know of. So it's possible I should be doing something to fix this, but I think what I'm going to do to fix it is to ignore it. And see, 3 idle armies. What armies are those? Oh, did I do a new turn? Okay, this guy has six units. I'm going to head down to the water line here. Let's see. I think if I get here, that would be nice, but it takes a long time to get there. So I could get all the way to here. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to head here and see what happens. I can look at the shore now. I don't see anything over there, and it cannot be done as you don't possess a technology allowing embarkment. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Be first to discover Kawanjian. That must be this thing here. That's pretty. It looks like a volcano. So if I control this, I get 5 influence per turn. Nobody knows. But I did find it, so that gives me something. I'm the first guy to see it, although that's weird because there's this other empire right there. And I'm all the way across this strait. But I'll take it. So he's got one more move. Maybe I'll head down here. What is this? Oh, I've got a exploration. Maybe I'll head down here, stay in my territory, and then pop over here and maybe ransack this outpost here.
Let's go.
Oh, well, maybe not. Okay. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. I've got 29, and I'm gaining 0. Oh, what does this say? Construction queue is blocked in cities which are occupied. Wait, am I occupying it or is he occupying it? Let me go talk to my Hittite friend.
How can I help you?
Oh, hello. That's the appropriate attitude I like to see from you. Yeah, sure, you can pout all you want. But we will see. See, their war support is 31 because I took their capital. My war support is 40, although it's dropping fast. They are not going to allow me to do a peace because I don't have grievances. I don't want to surrender. They don't have any grievances or demands, so I guess we just fight this until we both get tired. So he's losing 4. It looks like he loses 4 war support every turn that I'm occupying it. I can live with that because I'm losing 4 war support every turn because I declared an unjust war. And proximity state is attacker. I don't know what the hell that means. I know what proximity means. Okay. You're the first to discover the Kaiwan Gen natural wonder. You gain 30 science. Well, I can live with that.
Make sure you stay for the night and see the blue fire.
Okay. Is there like a video or anything? Knowledge. Okay, so I got a world deed. So somewhere there's a list of world deeds. I think I click on this. Competitive deeds. Show deeds. World deeds. Okay, somebody did this deed. And I did this deed. So somebody else did Halong Bay. And I did Kawajian. And I got 50 fame for that. So my fame is 147, and I'm gaining 15 per turn. 15 from the district. Well, I got plenty of money, so I probably should start spending it somewhere. Got 1 horses and 1 copper. I've got 1 city. Okay, so I've got 5 air stars. I thought I had 6. Okay, so I need 2 more stars. If I get another territory, which doesn't seem likely. 3 more districts. 4 more population. 90 more monies. That's a possibility. Or 2 more science, 2 more techs. And 1 more, destroy 1 more unit. Okay, 1 more of his units. So I think I can, if I do these 2, destroy 1 of his units, if I can get to it, and obtain 2 technologies, I will get 2 more stars, and I can pop to the next era. I think playing the game to win, or min-maxing, you want to stay in an era longer so you can get more stars. But I'm eager to go ahead to the next era because I've never played this game before, so I'm just kind of playing through to see what's going on. I think what I want to do is combine these 2 guys, come down here, and do something bad to this administrative center. I get the feeling maybe I should put a unit in this town. Expanding a city by adding districts or territories decreases its stability. Yeah, I don't know. So possibly I'll look back at this and say I should have moved somebody over into the city to increase the stability. I don't know if military units do that or not, but I think for right now, I'm going to combine these two guys and then try to move down here, which moves me right here. So I go here, make sure there's no bad guys. So this suffers the same problem that as you uncover territory in the fog of war, you can stumble on something, so it kind of forces you, if you're conservative, to move, you know, one tile at a time. So that guy's done. The happy killers. Oh, everybody's a happy killer now. So the happy killers and the long-range recon unit. I've exhausted all their movement. So it looks like you can have a maximum of 4 units in an army, at least at this in this era. Maybe there's a technology to improve that. Speaking of technologies, I'm going to hit the technology. I'm researching sailing. Okay, so this is a pretty interesting tree. I think these were all, yeah, these were all 13. 18 science, 18 science, 18 science. This is 13 science for some reason. And then these were all 53 science, 52, 53. These are going to be all 97, 97, 97, 97. And then this hydrology is going to be 167. Okay, so I really need to crank up my science. I was able to buzz through the first couple of these, the first 8. Technologies. I was able to buzz through the first 8 technologies, but they seem to be getting expensiver and expensiver. Yeah, Captain Hardship. Oh, hey, hey, sorry, I just now noticed your the chat. I apologize for not noticing that. Yeah. Hey, this is not only my first time playing the Zhou, it's my first time playing Humankind. So I guess the thrust of this particular stream is I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm having fun doing it. So my plan, if you look at my today's plan for today, is to go in and make simple choices. This is the 5th session. My first session was 2 days ago on the release date. I fired up a stream, opened it up, and then double-clicked on Humankind. That was the first time I'd ever opened Humankind. Created my, let's see, I think you can see my, yeah, that guy right there, that sexy, sexy avatar. Look at him. I mean, you look at that guy and you think, yeah, I'll surrender to that guy. That'll be good. So I started on turn 32. I did turn 32 and turn 33, and it's already been half an hour. So anyway, a lot of it is because I'm a little confused going on. Yeah, I do like that volcano. I think that's nice, and I think it's nice that they give you a way to rotate around it. The problem is the rotation is kind of limited, but we'll see what happens here. So my idea is just play through, see what happens, learn from my mistakes. I had a huge mistake when I set this city up here. You can look at it. My first city I set up, I put right by 2 mountains, and so I had there was no food around here. Let me turn on the food. So I actually got, this is kind of funny, I actually got to -1 population on this city. I'm up to 5 now. 4. Oh, because I built that unit. I'm going to build another unit. So these... Okay, so I'm at -1 at food. I'm going to have to take somebody and move them over there so that I need my food to stay positive. I'd like to have more money, but who wouldn't? And anyway, so I've founded my city right here, and it turns out it's a great place for industry because it's right next to those mountains, but it's just going to be a pain in the butt for food for the whole rest of the game. But yeah, so -1, I have no idea what it meant, but I am really, really impressed with the developers, the poor guys who were doing all the coding, the programmers, by recognizing that that case could happen and handling it correctly. So what they did is they just left it at -1, and then as I kept gaining population back, since I didn't have any population, then there was no drain on the grain. So whatever grain I did have just kind of added into the queue, and eventually I got more units back. So yeah, that's kind of funny. So I don't know. I think if you're at 0 population, it won't let you build any more units, so you can't get negative. I think what happened was, what else happened? I built a unit, and there was some event that cost 1 population. And so I went from 1 to 0 when I built a unit, and then -1. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and keep getting started. So and my end turn button is activated. So I need 2 more stars. I think I know what I'm going to do to get those stars. I'm going to end the turn. And the first thing I want to do is look at this guy here. He's still at 29. I did look in the Civilopedia, or whatever they call it, the Humankind Encyclopedia, to see if they had any advice for me on stability in a captured city, but they do not. Culture chosen. The Harappans have reached the classical era. Okay, good for them. So somebody else has got their stars and decided to jump ahead. Oh, detach. So I wonder... Cannot be done while the city is occupied. I'm just going to attack. I have no idea what I'm doing, so I'm just going to attack this outpost here, or administrative center. And same with this. So I've got a scout riders, and he's got a defensive guy right here. I'm just going to attack him. And... my side is stronger overall. I'm just going to instantly resolve it. I would like to spend a little bit more time on the battle resolution, but I do want to go ahead. Draw. Okay, that was interesting. So I did get a military star, apparently for destroying one of his units. So I have draw must mean both units were attacked. Were destroyed. So... yeah, I don't have any more vision over here, and I don't have a let me look. Yeah, I don't have the long-range unit here. So I spent a population unit on that, walked him over to the shore here, and then he died. But this guy died too. So I will just keep going on my current plan. So I've got 1 more star. I'm going to click on this button up here. I think if I get 2 more technologies, I should be in good shape. I'm going to click on this little flask here. I've got 2 more turns for sailing, and then 6 more turns for one of these. So 8 turns from now, I should be able to get over into the next era. Yeah, somebody's already in classical, and I'm trying to speed run through it, not to prove anything, but just because I want to get to the different eras and see what's going on. Now I have this thing set at... let's see if it shows you what's going... yeah, so I have this thing set at the slightly lower level of difficulty and a fast game speed. So I think the fast game speed is allowing the AI to kind of buzz through it. Now I do have a small world, so there are only 3 continents. Let's see what happens. Yeah, so I've only got 3 continents, and I've only got... resume. There are only 3 other empires, so that's mildly fun. I ran into the not the Harappans, the Hittites right away, and I thought, you know what? Let me just take these guys out, even though my culture is definitely not a warlike culture. Competitive deed to get the first writing. Okay. So I'm not too worried about making mistakes because I've already made huge mistakes. I think what I need to do is, this guy's got 4. I'm going to see if I can get... Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, I don't want to be down here. I think I want to be right here. And then maybe I can attack him next time? I'm assuming... Oh wait, maybe this is my city. Maybe I don't need to attack that guy. Yeah, it looks like I can just walk in there. Okay. Go away. Yeah, so maybe I really should be heading over to Nessa, and that might be his last city or outpost, although maybe there's another one down here. Well, I'll see if I can walk into here. If I can, maybe I'll walk down here and try to take out this other city. In the meantime, I've got another unit here. I think I'll move him straight down here. So what's the fastest way to get there? Is to do that. Yeah, this is crazy. These cliffs are really... So I can get there in 3 moves, but I can get here in 4 moves, yeah. The cliffs are really weird, I think, but that's just the way it is. So everybody... Let's see. Both these guys have exhausted their moves. It's going to allow me to do my end turn, so I'm going to do the end turn and see what happens. New notification. Let's see what the deal is here. Ooh. So maybe if I just keep beating up on the Hittites. Oh, so I gained a population in Patrickville. Let's see, war. So okay, so that war thing is now red.
You have a nerve showing your face.
You'll be dead soon. Don't worry about it. 23 and I've got 32. So I need to attack somebody to get some war score. Up. Treaties, war resolution. The game won't let me white peace out, but I don't want to if I'm going to win soon. Maybe when this gets to 0. So what's 23 divided by 4? Nobody knows what that is. Maybe it's 6. So 6 turns. And then 8 turns for me. So I think if I can hang on 6 turns, I might be in good shape. And I don't know what happens if I beat somebody in a war, but I guess I'm going to find out. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Captain Hardship. Start a new game. Start a new game when I make a big mistake. That's a perfect way to do it. And figure out what the early game is. That way you'll get to the mid game and then you'll make mistakes there. You start again. You can get to the mid game again. Eventually you can get to the end game. I'm doing almost that, but slightly different. I'm just going to buzz all the way through and make all the mistakes. And I set the game difficulty to easy, so hopefully it'll let me survive. I guess we'll find out. So do I have any moves left? I do have moves left. Okay, so I kind of zoom in and out from time to time. So I think I can go here.
Off we go.
So that's my city. So I'm going to... This is still 39. Okay, so somehow I gained 10 stability. I have no idea how that happened. But now I'm strained instead of rebelling. So, oh yeah, the AI. It's kind of hard to make a good AI. Yeah, so if you got a big army and they don't know how to handle it, that's an AI weakness that maybe we can take advantage of later. So, I am going to move my guy. Whoa. So I can go up and down this river. Oh, there we go. So I'm moving into his territory. And I'm out of moves. I'm going to try to see if I've got some unit of his I can kill. Maybe it's quicker for me to get over here. Now that's 4 moves. This guy's got a couple of moves. Oh, has he moved yet? Okay, so he's moving down there. My city is building a horse ranch. So I should, and what does a horse ranch do? It gives me something. So I'll let that go. Let's see. So I've got urgent affairs require my attention. Oh, so here's another civic deal. So, Captain Hardship, what I'm doing on civics is all I'm trying to do is pick the civic, make the decision that keeps my civics right in the middle. And I'm doing that not for any particular philosophical or political reason, but it just makes it easier to make a decision, and then I'll see what happens in my next game. You know, if I go through this game and decide, well, I need more enlightenment or I need more tradition, then I can play with that again next game. This game, all I'm trying to do is play it right down the middle. So, okay, so the flooded lands. Leave it to fate. I like that. Adapt or protect. So I've got to spend money or just do some sand banking. Okay, this says chance of terrible consequences, chance of bad consequences, and chance of good consequences. So maybe on any one of these, nothing would happen. But I've got this extra money, and just a couple turns ago I was saying, well, I don't have anything to spend it on. But this seems like I spend a third of my money, or maybe half my money, on building slightly better dams. Then I might get something good, like maybe I'll get a tech increase on building tech increase. So I'm going to go ahead, spend the dang money. This looks like it's, what is this here? I don't know what that is. This looks like it's not a civic. Okay, so I spent money. My money's gone, or my 120 is gone. I'm making 21 per turn, so 120 is 6 turns worth of money. Yeah, in terms of these civics, if I look at this here, I haven't really noticed. I mean, the bonuses are here, but none of them are anything that I was really interested in. So I'm just picking this one. This is, let's see, this is the difference between individualism and collectivism. So if you go all the way over here, you get plus 10% money. So right now I'm making 21. So that would give me $2 or 2 monies per turn. Yeah, that's not really worth it. 5% would be 1 money per turn. Just leaving it where it is, I get some stability. If I go over to what is this? Collectivism, I get stability and industry. So for me, just because of the way I made my first city, I might head over to collectivism, because 10% industry is, let me get out of here. 10% industry is 3.5 industry units per turn, which is not too bad. But anyway, yeah, I haven't really noticed anything super happy. Like if this was, yeah, you get like extra 50% industry, that would be something that would catch my attention. Or if I get extra 50% money, that would also catch my attention. But 10%, the way it is right now, I'm not seeing it. Same with all these here. So 10% food. So I'm low on food. So I think I might try to get more food. So I might kind of head towards this. Towards world cooperation and being nice to people. What is this? Yeah, so anyway, I haven't really noticed anything on those civics, on those ideologies, sorry, that make it worth my time to want to really strive for. So I'm trying to spend as little time on thinking as possible. And just, like I said, not really buzz through without thinking about it, but notice what's happening and see what's going on. Urgent affairs require your attention. Okay, another thing. Miners are afraid. Mythical beasts are real. Yeah, I agree with that. Ooh. A monstrous creature whose den is in the city's nearby mine, the Minotaur. The Minotaur is going to kill us. What should we do? Okay, so forced labor gives me more industry and less stability. That's fine with me. I got stability coming out the yazoo because the Zhou, I built one of those Confucian schools, so I should be okay with this. Investigate. I get stability. I don't need that. And embrace. So I can get cheaper units, cheaper land units. That sounds interesting. Forced labor for 5 turns or cheaper units forever, maybe? I don't know. Oh, chance of unexpected consequences. Okay, well, that'll make it interesting. So I'm playing the game to see what the unexpected consequences are, and the unexpected consequences didn't show up this turn. Maybe they'll show up next turn. So my city of Hattusa looks like it's slowly becoming more stable. Patrickville has 5. It looks like I'm going to get another pop in 4 turns. That's good. I've got a horse ranch I'm building, and then I'll build a maker's quarter queued up. So somewhere I should have that, what was it, a copper mine? Where's my copper mine? I had a copper mine somewhere. Is this it? Silver. Oh, here it is, right here. No, obsidian. Obsidian. Where's my copper mine? Oh, here it is. Okay, this is it right here. Copper. No, it looks like I don't have a mine on there. Didn't I build a copper mine on one of these? Ah, screw it. I'll worry about it later. Yeah, so anyway, if I'm trying to min-max, it would be, I would almost want to spend a half an hour trying to find my copper mine. But I can't, so I don't see a search function for copper mine. Okay, so I'll just assume everything's going okay, and I will now go to my next turn and see if there were any unintended consequences. There we go. New notification. Mutinous in Hattusa. I just thought I was... Okay, now it's down to 29. What the hell is going on here? So I don't understand the mutiny mechanic, and I have now a Pentoconter, which, I don't know, means 5 rows, 5 oarsmen, 50 oarsmen. Pentoconter, 50 rowers. It's probably Greek for 50 rowers. Okay, so now I can build one of those. That's nice. And then I have to go into the science and build the next thing. So in 4 turns, I will have another era star, if I've calculated everything's correctly. Writing. +1 science per research. Wheel. That gives me my unique unit, which I probably should get, but yeah. And the organized warfare gives me reinforcements. I'm not sure how that works. Oh, automatically create roads. This looks nice. Movement cost of those roads on that terrain is 1. I'm going to try that just so I can see what it looks like. So I'm clicking on this arrow up here so I can see as soon as I get my 10th technology, I'll get another Aerostar. That will give me another Aerostar goal. And at that point, I can continue trying to get more Aerostars, or I can just go to my next era. And you can see I failed miserably as an aesthete. I didn't get any aesthete Aerostars, which if I had, I would get 150 per star, whereas all these other ones I got 100 per star. Wait, what's going on here? Okay. Yeah, so Zhou didn't... I'm not really aesthete. I don't know exactly what that means. If I could have done this... You know, So you get a bonus if you're Zhou if you focus on getting influence, and influence is the way you win the game anyway. So maybe it's a good way, but I'm just not smart enough to figure out how to actually use them. And you can see, like I said, I've got 0 aesthete stars. So I was being super inefficient picking the Zhou. But that's kind of why I'm playing through and not trying to overthink things. And now I know the Zhou, if I play next time and pick the Zhou, I want to really focus on the aesthete thing. Also, I should figure out how to pronounce it. I don't think we should let the Greeks make all of our words because they have got some weird pronunciations. Oh, this is just Dr. Pepper. So nothing super exciting. It's about 6 o'clock here in Central Texas, Central USA time. I'm not sure exactly where you are. So maybe a little bit early to be drinking the hard stuff. So I'm sticking with Dr. Pepper for now. So if you wanna indulge, maybe White Claw. I heard the kids are really big into the White Claw stuff. So Colorado, there you go. So you're an hour earlier. It's 5 o'clock. Yeah. So it's completely legitimate to pop a cold one, fire up Humankind or a Twitch, and see what's going on. Okay, so anyway, let me see what I need to do. 2 idle armies. Oh, hello. Hello. So he's got 2 warriors, and I've got 2 warriors. But I have a better name, the Happy Killers. So if I go here, I don't want to do that. Okay, so this is a complete toss-up. Maybe I could grab some high ground or something. Well, let's see. I don't know of any way to dig in. Do I have a dig in? I can fight somebody. I can claim the territory. I can ransack target, or I can clear a forest. I don't want to clear a forest. I don't really have anything to ransack, do I? Nope. Let me turn that off. Stop. Okay, so claim territory. That might be kind of interesting. If I claim this territory for me, then he can't have it, and maybe he'll get all tired out after he attacks me. Let me try that. Again, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm claiming the territory so that when he attacks me and loses strength, hopefully without killing me, that he can't replenish that strength because the territory is mine. So let me try this. I'll click on a valid tile to claim the territory. Cannot claim this territory because it's not valid. Well, that's just a tautology, buddy. Okay, so I can't claim the territory. I could attack him, but that seems like a toss-up. It is a toss-up. So maybe I have him attack me, and I can retreat up to this hill here. I think if I'm on a river, it costs him to attack me. So I don't have there's no fortify option. I don't want to attack him. Is there any defensive... Cucumber lime. Okay, that's pretty sure in Texas that would be illegal. Cucumber lime. White Claw, cucumber lime. Well, I might give that a try. You know what? I withdraw my earlier sentiment. Cucumber lime. Cucumber is kind of a muted flavor, and lime is more of an upfront flavor. So that might actually work. I'll have to put in an order for that. So I don't know if I get a defensive bonus for being up on this hill. Yeah, so cucumber's kind of refreshing, and it's not overpowering. It doesn't, jump up into your nose or anything. So I don't want to attack him because that puts his flag way back there. So if he attacks me, my flag is going to be way back here behind the river. I think that might be an advantage. I don't really know too much about it. I'm going to just stay right here. Boop. And now I've got these guys. I'm going to bring them down here. I should have a good... Yeah, so I'm going to come down here. So if I get up on this plateau, I can't get down. So I'm going to head down here. So I got warriors against scouts. Yeah, so I should be able to take care of them. And then look at this exploration thing here, exploitation thing, whatever it is. Ransack it, and then maybe take over this guy here. So in the meantime, I think that's urgent affairs require. Okay, so flooded lands. Fortune favors you. Well, I spent 120 gold. The skies above Patrickfield grew darker and darker. Okay, so everyone should adore me. I'm not sure I would call that lucky. I spent quite a bit of money on that. I still have 5 units, 3 turns to get another pop. I'm building a maker's quarter, and then after that I'll decide what I want to do. I'm going to end the turn here. Yeah, gin and tonic. I guess I agree. The gin and tonic with the lime. I kind of like the lime because it kind of fights with the tonic. But the cucumber kind of enhances the tonic. Okay, so I earned an aesthete stars. I earned a star somehow. And a merchant star. So let's see what's going on here. Whoops. Get out of here. How do I look at... Here we go. So I got 9. So, okay, so I researched whatever that... No, I destroyed one of his military units. Okay, here's what I did. I got a merchant star. Okay, so I earned money. Got a merchant star. And then I got an aesthete star because I got 600 influence. So I got 2 stars in the same turn. I'm ready to go to the next era. I might as well do it. Don't see any particular reason not to. I don't know what this 100% means. Okay, so I'm going to go to the next era because I'm ready. I've got 8 out of the 7. Sorry, I got 8 out of the 7 stars. And I will click here. So I don't want to stick in the Zhou because I'm trying to play as many different cultures as I can. Kind of in the middle of a war, but I don't want to be overly warish. Merchant. Scientist. Merchant. Agrarian. Probably end up being an agrarian because, like I mentioned, my first city I put right in the middle of the damn mountains. Yeah, so I think I kind of want one agrarian civ right now, and I don't really care. You know, if I get if all the agrarian cultures were taken, it wouldn't really bother me because I'm just trying to play through. Militarist would be nice. Militarist, aesthete. I don't know how to do that, so I'm going to stay away from that from now. Expansionist would be nice. Expansionist. Okay, so I'm just going to pick. There's one agrarian. So let me take a quick look. I will get 2 food per farmers. It looks like I get that forever and ever. And then actually, sorry, going back to the Zhou. So now because I was Zhou, I get 10% additional fame. I think I might have picked Zhou, like I said, because the way you win the game is through fame. And this first city, now I get 10% additional fame for the every single future era. So maybe it's worth an investment. Wait, where is my Celts or Celts? Okay, so I get more food in the future, and I've got this special grove and this special warrior. So I never did bother with the special unit for the Zhou. Okay, so do I want to go ahead and do it or not? I'm going to... Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I guess they're so cool they can walk around with no clothes on. Or at least, okay. Well, my guy, you see my avatar is fully clothed. Okay, so I'm close to a defeat. Okay, so okay, so I think that means discovered writing, because for Latin, this is Latin for words go away, but written things stay. Well, good for them. What else? Air star, okay. So let me look at my war here.
You have a nerve showing your face.
It's going to be a pleasure killing that person because they really have annoyed me. So they're 15, they're losing 4, I'm 24 and losing 4. So I think I just sit around, sit on my ass. Unless they beat me in a war, so I probably should just run away. What is this? Open the battle. Are they attacking me? Yeah, so I probably if I had stayed away, they would lose war support and eventually give up before my guys lose war support and eventually give up. Okay, so here's my flag. So I did this specifically so they would attack me so that my flag would be back here on the river. So I don't really know how to do this battle very much. I suppose I could retreat. Let me take a look at this. How the hell do I get out of here? There we go. So 15, so that's 4 turns. Oh, man. I think my best move is just to run away. Strategically, if I just run away... Actually, I think my best move is to... my best move is to attack this guy right here. This should be victory. Okay, so... Oh, they ran away. You dogs. Okay, so my side is stronger. I don't really want to spend time resolving that. I lost 70% of my unit. They lost all of theirs. That's good. I won a battle here. And now I can go on and pick up this discovery and then maybe just pick up this outpost here. Who knows? In the meantime, let me look at their war support. So I'm doing this strategically. Okay, so I got 13 from that victory. So the opponent retreated, and then I got 8. Oh, so if I retreat, I lose 5 score. Oof. So I got 24. I'm going to add 13 to that. That gives me 37. So if I retreat, I'll lose 5. That'll cut me down to 32. And if they still win... You know what? Maybe I will just stand and fight here. I'm at war with the Hittites. Let me run this battle and see what happens. You're right. The retreat is bad for the war support. It looks like it costs 5 war support. Losing the battle only costs 8. So staying here and fighting. So I don't know. I haven't done any manual battles, so I have no idea what I'm doing. But maybe I'm a strategic genius. Okay, so I think I want both of my guys together because I think you get a bonus if you're right next to each other. And I do want to be on the high ground. So I think I want to move him here. Can I do that?
Come over here.
Okay, so these two are together. He's probably going to try to get up on the high ground there, but I don't really care. These two guys are together. Like I said, I think you get 1 extra defense. Okay, so everybody hates everybody. He's trying to get up there. That's what I thought. What happened? Oh. So, stop. So he lost 32. And these guys lost a little bit themselves. So if I were to attack... Let's see. I'm the blue guy? Or the green guy? I'm the green guy. So I would lose 12 through 28. He would lose 12 through 28. I would lose... So I don't want to attack these guys. Okay, so I would have to cross a river to attack that guy, so I don't want to attack that guy. So I'm going to go here. Or can I go here? That looks better. That looks better. So I've got the bonus from being on a friendly unit, because I'm going to go over here.
For your families.
Okay, so he lost 31, and I lost... Nobody knows. So now I can attack this guy. If I can get rid of him, I should be in good shape. So I'm losing... So he's excuse me, he's damaged. So I think I'm doing okay here. Okay, so he's going to attack me. Hopefully I can get rid of this. Yikes, that was hurtful. Ugh. Okay, so his unit died from attacking me, and my unit is almost dead. So I think my current idea is just to move back and then move these guys up. Because I think if they occupy my flag, so for instance, if I were to move this heavy unit up to here, then they would attack my flag, and I think they would win. So I think I'm going to move him back to here, and then move him up to here, and then I've got 19 and he's got 19, but if he attacks me, and let's see what happens. Okay, so we both lost 18. So he should attack me. Let's see what happens here. He lost 15 and I lost 26. What the hell? So he's heavily damaged. But we have the same... Yeah, we're both 18s. Now, I think I will skip, because I think this crossing river, I think he's going to get the penalty if he attacks me. So I am going to end the round. Although I might want to move this weak unit over to here to kind of bait him into attacking that weak unit.
Off we go.
So if he attacks that weak unit, he'll use up some of his ability on that weak unit, and then I can attack him with my strong unit. The battle will continue next turn. End my turn. Yeah, I want to end my turn. How do I do that? How do I go to the next turn? Oh, here we go. Defend. Defend. How do I get to the next? Oh, there we go. That's his turn, right? Wait, was that the whole battle there? What's going on? I'm confused. The battle will continue next turn. Okay, so I'm not smart enough to handle the user interface. Yeah, so probably should go through the tutorial, but my theory is I'm so dang smart I don't need tutorials. So this is my tutorial right here. I don't know if it's a bug or not a bug or what the hell's going on. I want to... So this is round 3 of 3. I want to end my turn. Maybe if I hit enter? No? Cannot be done. I can't attack, move, or defend. I can't attack, move, or defend. Automatic battle, sure. Let's turn that on, get it working. I don't know. Maybe I'm just out of turns or something. Okay, well, let me look at all my stuff and see what's going on here. I won this battle over here. That was good. Okay, so Tidawon, that's when he ran away. I got the 5. My war support is 24. I got some arrow stars. That means I'm a good person. Urgent affairs require your attention. Here we go. The mighty warrior is now known as a monster slayer, so he's probably going to turn on me and try to become king. Well, all right, the monster hunter. Celebrating gives me stability, which I don't need, so whatever. Okay, so now I can end the turn. It looks like, for some reason, battle will continue next turn. So I thought it meant next battle turn, but I think it means next.
As urban centers grow,
Oh, you know
both
what?
ideas
Maybe because
and
I'm moving to a new
are
culture while I'm in the
generated
middle of
at
a battle.
pace. Arts and sciences flourish as military tactics and mathematical equations become as coveted as physical goods. Empires struggled to control these intangibles, however, as some might trouble their stability.
Okay, so there's
Now you're choosing the agrarian Celts.
Celts.
Let's hope they learn their cooking from the French side.
Celts. You can only do 3 rounds of battle per game turn. Okay, so here's a view of me. The Hittites are about to lose their war support. That's the thing I like to hear. So they're down to 0. So what happens if they go down to 0? Oh, surrender terms. So I've got 63 points. Wait, what's going on here? You're forcing the Hittites to surrender. Select terms you want from them. I want everything, and I want it now. I'm not going to give them anything. So if I want everything... Okay, so I'm... Force surrender. Okay, I can't force them to surrender if I don't have enough war support, which I think means I have to be over 50. I don't know. Okay, so I'm a little confused. Okay, so now I can force this surrender if they give me a ward away, because I think 43 is less than 63. So if I just ask for Hattusa, they're going to say, nope. If I had more war support, maybe I would get more of these bonuses. But really the only thing I can do is have them give me this. So that's the only thing I can do. So either that or let the war keep going. But I'm going to do this.
You
Just
have our gratitude.
okay. War support is
The
0.
words stick in my craw, but we surrender.
Excellent, excellent. Now tell me you love me, and I'll let you go. Oh, hey, Captain Hardship, great. Yeah, I appreciate it. You had some good points in there. Good luck with the White Claw. And thanks for stopping by. Propose alliance. No. Nopety nope. Treaty. So no new trade. Yeah, whatever. I'll worry about this later. Now, let's see what the map looks like. So this is mine. Okay, so this outpost is mine. This is their main city. So I should be able to hook this. Wait, so I should be able to turn something into a city. So this says evolve your outpost into a city for 80. So I've got 288. That kind of puts a city right in between these two Hittite cities. I think I would much rather have like this guy be a city. What's his name? Administrative center. Well, that's a... Oh, it's not an outpost anymore. It's an administrative center. Okay, so I detach that. That's going to screw up my city. But then I can attach this city here. I can attach this city to Patrickville and then turn this guy into a city. Right? I don't know. Nobody knows. So anyway, that's one of the reasons I didn't do the tutorial, so that I could see all this stuff here. I don't know what the difference between having a city and having an attachment is. So last time I was at Patrickville, they had a little button here that you could attach. Okay, let's see what it wants me to think about. Victory. Damn right, I'm victorious. Hittites are about to lose their war support. And I choose the Celts. Okay, so I have 5 guys. I'm going to get another one in a turn. I've got a 15 fortification. 8 districts. Really? 8? That's crazy. I've got 3 territories. Yeah, the city and then the 2 outposts. The city's awash with military patriotism. So I don't know how long this is going to last, but I probably should build a naval unit. I think I have to build a harbor first. Oh, they're celebrating. And I've got +1 stability. Okay, so I'm trying to look for the outposts, which are now called administrative centers. Oh, okay, here we go. So I could add this guy as an outpost, apparently. So what does he got here? Let's see. He's got 3 food, 4 industry, and 2 stability. Three, 4, 2. And this administrative center here has got... Are they in the same order? 3 food, 4 industry, 2 stability. 2 food, 4 industry, 1 money, 1 science, 2 stability. So these guys have more science. So I think what I'm going to try to do is... it said I can have at most 2 cities. So I think I'm just going to try to get 2 cities just because that's the most I can handle administratively. So I think I'm going to let this guy free and then hook up our red way to Patrickville. And then have this city here. Oh wait, so yeah, this has got good farming stuff. Where's my other city? This guy here. not so much. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that and see what happens. Maybe it's a good idea, maybe it's not a good idea. Let me go here and attach this guy. Oh, but first let me see if I can figure out how to detach. If I go here and detach them. Okay, so I think I'm going to do that. So right now, 12, 36, 10, 23. If I go here and attach this guy, I've got 20, 53. Oh my gosh. And then if I detach this guy, no, I'm not sure, but I'm going to do it. This kind of hurts the food on this guy, but this guy's got 10, 5. That was a bad idea. But I did want to reattach it. Okay, so this guy, I want to turn this into a city. There we go. Now I've got 11, 6, 8, 5. And he's got 10, 48, 14, 21. I didn't even compare that to what it was before, but it seems mildly comparable. Okay, so now I have 2 cities and 2 administrative centers. Wait, yeah, that's an administrative center right there. Both of my administrative centers are hooked up to Patrickville. Okay, so I think I'm in good shape right now. I'm going to go ahead and call it a night for today. I appreciate all the support, and thanks, Captain Hardship. I'm going to go ahead on turn 38 and, like I said, call it a stream. We'll see what happens next time. I think I did okay. I got to a new era. I picked the Celts so that I could have more admin, more agrarian, more food. And let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 stars again, but I've got one so far. I think I'm going to try to get some naval power going here and just walk around, sail around and see what the heck is going on. At some point, maybe I'll reopen the war with the Hittites. Or maybe not. We'll see what happens. So again, thanks to everybody. I appreciate it. I am going to go back away.